Checking in here is the Boxing Source, and I got a great guest here with me. Has a big fight coming up next Saturday at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, competing in the welterweight division with a record of 27-5-2, coming from Casa Grande, Arizona. That's right, it's brother Abel Ramos here with the Boxing Source. How you doing, brother Abel?
I'm doing good, man. Feeling ready for next Saturday, man. I'm ready.
Gotcha. And you're facing an undefeated Cody Crowley. They're on March next Saturday, and it will be part of the fight card with Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez. They're on Showtime pay-per-view, and I know that you've been in camp for the past like couple months or so. And how you feeling after going through camp?
I'm feeling good, man. Like I said, I'm feeling ready. Just waiting for that moment, man, to shine on Saturday, March 25th.
Yeah, and there for the March 25th bout against Cody Crowley. They're in the welterweight division. He is a highly ranked contender there. Like I said, he's undefeated. So this is a very big fight for you here. And I know that you have your trainer there, your brother Jesus Ramos Sr., saying that this is like a make or break fight here. Do you feel the same way here coming up next Saturday?
Yeah, of course, man. It's gonna be a WBC eliminator, so it's a big fight for me, and fighting an undefeated 12 serious, and that's why we train so hard.
Gotcha. Now, I know that this has been one of your multiple fights that you're on the same fight card there with your nephew Jesus Ramos Jr., who's going to be part of this card here. Like, how is it? Like you said, you've been in camp, with your nephew there. So how has it been, in camp for these past few years, and of course with this particular card coming up with both of you featured in this pay-per-view card?
It's awesome, man. We motivate each other in the gym, and just the whole team is just laser focused on one date, and
Gotcha.
that's
Now,
the good thing, man. We can't. It gets rough, man, and you need all the support you can get.
mhm, true. Now I think that you kind of like said that with your level of experience here, that is going to be the key in this bout against Cody Crowley. You said, like, quote, I really think that my resume and the opposition that I fought compared to Crowley is going to be the biggest factor, and that I've got way more experience. It is going to show on March 25th. Given your bouts, like say for your win against Omar Figueroa Jr., Bryant Perella, among others. How do you feel like that has kind of like built you for this particular moment here against Cody Crowley?
Yeah, all of the fights that I've had, man, I just had tougher fights than him. That's why I believe I have the edge on experience. But I know Cody's a tough fighter. I know he's gonna come forward. He's gonna put a lot of pressure, but we're prepared for that, man. Like I said, there's nothing he can do that I haven't seen before.
Right. Like I said, your whiz against Omar Figueroa Jr. You've had the win against Brian Perella, of course. You also had close bouts against Jordanis Ugas and Lucas Santa Maria in the recent fights. So you faced like all kinds of styles are there in the ring in the welterweight division. And I think that Cody Crowley, even though, like I said, he's undefeated, he has, wins over Kujatil Abdul Kakarov, among others, that maybe your style isn't like something that he has kind of like dealt with.
Yeah, for sure, man. I don't think he's been in the ring with somebody as expensive as me. He has a fight look like himself on that night. But either way, we're expecting a tough fight, and that's what we prepared so hard, and we trained so hard for that.
Gotcha. Now, with this bout, having so much on the line, like you said, it's a WBC eliminator here. You get through this bout, you have, you hand him his first loss, so to speak, here coming up next Saturday. What do you think your aspirations would be coming for the rest of 2023? Do you think that you might be in position for another eliminator, or try to get something where it's like, WBC interim, or see if you have a shot against Errol Spence Jr. unified champ?
Yeah, of course, man. That's the plan. Hopefully, know that this window is going to put me in line to go for a world title. And yeah, man, those are the plans. That's the goal we want for the end of the year.
Gotcha. Now, like I've said before, this is kind of like a family affair. You have your brother as your trainer, Jesus Ramos Sr., and of course, Jesus Ramos Jr. Will be part of this card as well, going up against Joey Spencer. Like, with that being like you said, you had this type of connection, between your brother and your nephew there. Like, how is it, going through camps like that? Because you've done that multiple times for multiple cards in the past.
It's awesome, man. It's awesome. And this time we had camp here in Casa Grande. We used to leave. We used to go to Vegas. We used to go to Colorado, different places. But this one we had it here in Arizona, in Casa Grande. So, we would have my mom and dad visit for sparring, and, just having the whole family around the gym was just extra motivating for us.
Gotcha. So, like you said, you had your parents there, and of course, you have your family, your extended family there. I think that you kind of had like a couple of trips, before getting prepared, for camp and stuff like that. Going out to Mexico with your family and everything like that. Like, how is it like having those type of trips, on your downtime to kind of like clear your mind before you get ready for a fight like this?
Oh, it's awesome, man. I love visiting my family in Mexico. There's a lot of good food, and just to get to see everybody over there, man. It's awesome. I was having a good time over there.
Yeah, I think for those that follow his social media there, through Instagram, or through Twitter, whatever it is, he had looked like you said, you had some fun out there, some zip lining here and there, whatever it is. So that kind of like is a good thing to do. I've been through a couple zip lining things, but that's like in other places, and I think it's a little bit higher too. So I kind of took that risk to go down the zip line and everything like that. So that's kind of an experience.
Yeah, for sure, man. And like you said, man, it just relaxes you, because camp is it's so brutal sometimes, man. Not just physically, but mentally too, man. You just have the fight in mind all the time, and that's why I like to relax, man. Just go out there and just not think about boxing.
Gotcha. Now, back on the boxing part, you talk about being in camp. Here's one question for you. What to you you feel like is the toughest thing that you kind of go through in camp, whether it's, the sparring, or, training or running? Some people say it's running or whatever it is. What would be your toughest thing, or something that you're like saying, dang, I got to go through this part,
Yeah, man. I think it's the diet, man. For me, it's the diet. Eating
Ooh.
clean, man. That's the hardest part. The training I can get through. It's just soreness, all that. But the food, man, that's the one that gets me all the time.
Yeah, it's one thing when you go in the gym and you do the work because you're kind of like used to that. But when it comes to the diet or trying to stay in weight, the more experience you got, or the more years you got in the game, the tougher it gets, because as you get there, you get your body, and it's kind of tough to take off that weight. So yeah, that kind of gets tougher as the years go by.
Yeah, for sure, man. You need a we had the perfecting athletes team helping us with that, and it's making it way easier, man. You just come home, the meals are ready, and you don't even think about anything else. That helps out a lot too, man.
Right, right. Now I would say, usually I kind of like say this with some of the fighters. Um, like, what is one thing about Abel Ramos that your fans might not know that you'll want to know, or they will want to know?
Um, I think that I'm just a family man, and man, I'm just a regular person. I like to go out outdoors, have a little like a razor to go out in the desert. I like
Mhm.
I like doing that a lot. And yeah, man, I'm just a family guy, man. I love being around family. That's it.
Yeah, you know, chilling around with your family is good. Like you say, you got
Yeah.
off-road vehicles, you go out there in the desert and stuff like that. I mean, where I'm at, I can't, really do all that. I'm over in the East Coast, so you don't really have that many open areas to do that type of stuff. So that, that's cool being over there in the West Coast, Arizona, places like Nevada and New Mexico and that stuff where you could do that. So that's very good. So I would like to give thanks for you to taking the time to talk with me here. Like I said, you got the big fight against Cody Crowley, welterweight bout, WBC eliminator, Saturday, March 25th, MGM Grand Garden Arena, and it does open the Showtime pay-per-view telecast for people to watch and check you out.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, it's gonna be an awesome fight, man. I'm gonna do my best to give everybody a good show, man, and come out with the victory.